Hey there, I am Jordock Lightforge, here with World of Warcraft, Legion. Now, I was unsure how to go about this, but I have decided to go ahead and make a new character, and play that character up. Now, I could just cover Legion, but I have never actually recorded gameplay from 1 to level cap, so that's what I'm going to go about doing. I've also never played a Druid. There's quite a few things I haven't done. So, first things first, I tend to play the male characters simply because I am really into role-playing, so I like to be able to get into my character. So, yeah, I like the way that looks. Alright. And I know that you can walk around as a human, but from what my friends have told me, I'm not sure if the mechanics work this way, anytime you go to actually start fighting, your character tends to automatically shapeshift. That's my understanding, at least. Alright, let's get him all looking nice. Alright, so he's a druid, so he's probably gonna have longer hair. I don't feel like druids would run around with a buzz cut. You know what I mean? So, yeah, what is the exact difference between that one and that? Like, is there like a ponytail on the back? I don't see a difference there. They look... Are they different on the... No, they look almost exactly the same. Now, that's weird. Anyways. Alright, so long hair. I saw the human character model used to have longer hair. Alright, let's go with hair color. Alright, should we get black hair or make him a ginger? Why not? Now let's do facial. As a druid, we're probably not going to get out much, so we're probably not going to be able to shave. So, I don't like the way that looks. So I'm thinking full beard. And since he is a Gilnean, we'll have to think up a special name for him. I like to give my characters meaningful names. I don't like to make my characters weird things like Camp You Death, 3-5... Yeah, I know you can't put numbers, but so you understand my point. Weird names. Names that don't make sense. I like to use names that do make sense. So let's see, what kind of Gilnean names are things like Gen Greymane, and you know, to get that his daughters. Let's think. Okay, so I don't want to go with like a Viking sounding name or anything like that. So, let's see, what letter do I want to start with? That's really what's gonna decide. Something that's wispy. Something worthy of somebody who's spiritual. But it still has to be human. I want to think of spirit weavers. It's just not really... You can't call him Chuck or Bill. You have to give him something different. Rivendell? Would Rivendell? Rivendell. Is that taken? Rivendell. Alright, we're going with Rivendell. And there is our druid. So, without further ado, let's get going. It takes about 1 hour to get 10 levels when you're starting. And Just like, 8 levels in an hour, and then do 3 and 2, and then 1 more difficult. Now, some people can speed run this, and they do get 1 to 110 in about 2 days. 3 days, somewhere around there.
Indomitable king, Gen Greymane, the proud citizens of Gilneas once stood with the Alliance against the vile, orcish horde that sought to conquer all of Lordaeron. Gilneas survived, but in the chaotic years following the Second War, the mighty kingdom drew ever inward. Distrustful of their former allies, the Gilneans erected a mighty wall at the borders of their land, closing off their nation and their hearts from an ever-darkening world. Now, many years later, as the seemingly unstoppable undead scourge marches across Lordaeron, human civilization once again teeters on the brink of destruction. As war and terror close in all around them, the citizens of Gilneas are faced with one terrible truth. Their mighty wall cannot hold back the dead for much longer. And worse, rumors of a new threat have arisen within the kingdom's borders, of feral nightmare creatures that walk upright as men, but hunt and howl as wolves.
We protected Gilneas from the scourge. We protected Gilneas during the Northgate Rebellion. We will protect Gilneas from whatever this new threat may be.
Man, I love what they do. Like, I really prefer the Gilnean style of architecture. It's just so nice. I think it's much more fitting for a fantasy game. What am I doing now? Interface. Auto loot. Alright. This is... Hold on, I'm gonna get geared up here real quick. Heirlooms. Now, while I don't play a lot, like as you can see, my stuff isn't exactly up to snuff. Not a lot of level 100 items. I do have that though. Sweet. Yeah, I have archaeology on my main, so I got Spear of Wraithu as a reward, which was nice. So, agility and haste. Agility and haste. I'm not sure those look good, do they? Okay. Yeah, I'd rather have those. Okay. Now, as you can see, I don't have the pants. Heirloom pants, because that's the one thing I've never been able to get a hold of. And that's simply because me and my friends haven't leveled our guild high enough to get that. So, clink, clink, clink. Is it? Yeah, look at that. Spear of Wraithu. It's a nice heirloom. I enjoy it. I think it adds a little bit of character, a little bit of flash. There we go. There, see, I look a little cooler now. Not that I'm really ever gonna need my weapon, but still. And because I have too many heirlooms, I get a lore-breaking mount. So, there we go. Yep, Lieutenant's dead. Big quest. Did I? Yeah, I did. Cool. He's fighting a Worgen. It's you again. Looks like you're not one to hide in the face of danger. Very well then. We're just gonna take these quests. Now, I'm thinking at another time, I will probably go ahead and, like, be more in depth. But I'm pretty much just trying to play it as fast as I can. Get cat form. We hit level 2, guys. Not a complete failure. Yay. Now, obviously, with heirloom gear, you're overpowered. Like, it's like it's like taking a katana and cutting through a piece of paper. Like, that's how easy it is. I'm not talking cheap katana either. But it's just so easy to play this game when you have heirloom gear, which has its downsides. Like, the downside of heirloom gear is that there's very little challenge while leveling, and I don't know if you've actually played, if a lot of people even really play without heirloom gear much, but the game isn't hard, even without heirloom gear. There's very little challenge involved, and what this means is that it's just, the only point of heirloom gear is to get you to level cap faster. Now, I would really enjoy if they would add like newer things to do as you're leveling, like little zones and things like that. I know that sounds ridiculous, but that's just something that would entertain me. Like new quests, new paths, new ways to go about leveling. Add things to spice it up so that people want to make new characters. And that's just me. I've always felt like that, though. I always thought that while, yes, there's very little you can complain about with this game because it has so much. That's why there's not a lot of competitors, really, to the game, in my opinion. Because it's just such a good game. Like,
What can I do for you?
they've done just about everything, like, right that they can. Because even when it was at its worst, the game was still amazingly good. So, there's nothing you can get. It's hard to beat World of Warcraft, that's what I'm trying to say. Now, on to Gilnean architecture. I really like this old-style British London, you know, it gave the game a nice feel to add diversity to the human race because, oh, there's different kingdoms and they have their different styles of architecture and their different customs. And it just added a nice flavor. And I really enjoy that. Because otherwise, the game was very, very monotonous. Because you always saw these same structures. That's what I really liked about Wrath of the Lich King. They added a lot of new structures and new build types, and they updated it, and it looked great. It looked fabulous. I was glad that they did it. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but they just made everything seem a lot more, well, like this, really, like with the wood over the stone, and it seemed less cartoony. I guess it's the only way to clearly state it. Yay! Now I get to kill a bunch of blood fangs. Which, I mean, that is like 90% of WoW, ain't it? Just kill this number of things, come back to me, and I'll give you something. Yeah, there we go, guys, level 4. And we're only 13 minutes into the play, so... Do I need to go down here yet? I mean, it looks like that was a big no. I don't have to go down there. Sorry, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. Kind of just... Old division. Speak to Captain inside Stonewood Prison. Alright, well, it's... Oh, I never realized this was a prison. Wow. Awesome. See, that's...
Too far away.
I never realized this was a prison.
I'm out of range.
Because that's... World of Warcraft has gotten into the habit lately where it wants to speed you past everything without letting you think. And that's something I like about Legion, is that it's making you think. Speak with David's Kyle upstairs, got it. And it's a nice change. It really is. Alright, just going to the rooftop here. Yeah. He's gonna ask you to fend people off. Yep, hold him back for 2 minutes. Woo! Look, there's another Druid.
Target something first.
So, guys, I don't know if we can do it. Do you think we can survive 2 whole minutes? I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's gonna work out. Let's see. Oh, the humanity! Oh, look. There's oh, no. Okay. Well, I mean, this other druid are just gonna
I
happen.
need to get closer. I don't have a target.
Is that... No, we literally have to wait 2 minutes. Okay, cool. Like I have all those built up, whatever they are. I guess I've never... Oh, yeah, it's a combo point thing. Okay. I really like... I think you can handle it. I really like this character model. It looks really great. I would like to say this, though. I'm surprised that for the Worgans, they don't have like a special thing where they change into wolves instead of cats. I mean, just, you know, because that would be cool, just to see him go full ham on wolf. Like, become a dire wolf or something instead of cat form. It would be neat. Like, you can kind of see where the wolf comes through. Because if you pay attention closely, every single druid, their forms bring through their racial traits. Like tusks for the trolls, horns for the tauren, big ears for night elves. And I'm not quite sure, but I think the Worgen ones is just the eyes and the ears? Maybe the teeth, I don't know.
We do what we must.
Yep, thanks. Alright, I will go speak to Greymane. Now, I love Gen Greymane as a character. I really do. Because he's all... While he is very similar, in a way, to the old Varian Rin, he's a very well-written character. And some of my friends don't agree with me when I say this, but they think that Gilneas was very in the wrong with what they did. But when you think about how the old kingdoms used to work, if you look into the lore much, it was very stab each other in the back, like, look out for oneself. And Lordaeron was the, seemingly, at least to me, from what I've researched, the only kingdom that kept trying to unite people. And once they fell, they just... Gilneas didn't care anymore, not really. Because, I mean, what would you do? I would close my gates, honestly, because I think, I could be wrong, but there were times in the lore where no one helped Gilneas, so Gilneas just basically was like, well, up yours then, I'm gonna do what I want to do, because, you know, you didn't help me out. But I could be wrong.
What's your
Where it turns into a Worgen. I think he bites you.
Make it quick. This mastiff will help you find the hidden Worgen.
Yep, I have now been bitten by a Worgen. So... Oh, Bloodfang Lurkers! Pretty sure I just gotta walk around. Oh, there's one. You know, they got a nice little highlight around their feet, so...
I don't have a target.
I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but... Just 2 more!
I need a target.
There we go, we got our bunch here. Now, my favorite expansion by far is definitely Wrath of the Lich King, but it is not for the same reasons as everybody else.
What is it?
Because everyone else liked it because they're like, oh, it's so cool, and it's Lich King, and it's crazy. I liked it because of the lore. It brought a lot of the lore together. It closed a lot of gaps, and it was just very, very nice. Well put together. The voice acting was great. It really all came together. I can't say that enough. Rescue Kreenum. And the tree in the quarters. Man, these Worgen are everywhere. So, all Worgen used to be people. At least that's the understanding that I have. So, if they all used to be normal people, like, they're just beyond mad. Like, these Worgen are just crazy, right? Because I know that Crowley develops some kind of serum that brings you back to reality.
Fire at will.
Well, bam, cannon. I also happen to like the Gilnean cannons better than the standard WoW cannons, because they're just cooler. I just think they're cooler. I mean, I have cat form, so I mean, is it faster? Is it faster? Because I don't know what the mount speed is, but I'm just gonna do cat form because I like it. Cat form's nice. It's not as noisy as that stupid bike. Like, I like that you give people a mount from level 1 if you buy enough heirlooms, which you can now buy for gold. You don't have to super earn them or anything. It's not like you have to try hard, especially with gold inflation.
For Gilneas. If we can make it past the gates into Duskhaven, we'll be safe. The eastern mountains are virtually impassable.
We need to keep the Worgen's attention in the city, Genji. It's the only shot we have for the survivors to make it to Duskhaven.
I'll stay behind with the Royal Guard, Father. It's my duty to Gilneas.
Not a chance, boy. Gilneas is going to need its king's undivided attention.
So I don't know quite how I feel about the fact that the class trainers are useless.
My men and I will hold up inside the Lightstone Cathedral. I've already given the order.
Alright, well, I'm sorry that I kind of just cut them short there, but...
Let's round up as many of them as we can.
Oh, I'm riding on the back of
one less Worgen.
Darius's horse. Or Darius, probably? That I'm riding with? Or... yeah, I think it's Darius, probably. I can't sing that, that's copyrighted. That'll give me a lot of trouble. Well, those guys are just burning. I think I just have to keep going. I don't... yeah. I've always had a nice... I like British people. I like the way they talk. I just think they sound better than us. Like, but I guess a lot of people feel like that about where they're from. They think other people sound better than them. I don't know. I don't think British people ever are like, man, I wish I could sound like an American. I'm pretty sure they think we're a bunch of idiots.
Farewell.
But, I could be wrong. Maybe. Yeah, but... man, they really pumped it up. I remember the first time I had to do this. It was not that quick. They really amped up the numbers.
Shipper looking one.
Alright.
Let the light of the new moon guide you.
Darius Crowley inside Lightstone Cathedral. Sorry, it's kind of hard to think. I have a bunch of stuff up so that I have sound dampening. And it's really hot. So it's kind of, I just gotta get used to it.
We do what we must.
I've also been kind of sick lately, so my brain isn't exactly up to snuff. Just, oh, what are we doing? Cat form. Yeah, cat form.
I need to get closer.
I'm sorry, my keyboard's so loud. I have a Black Widow mechanical keyboard. Black Widow Ultimate. It's a great keyboard. I really enjoy mechanical keyboards. I feel like, as cheesy as it sounds, it does give a more tactile feel. You feel more in tune with the game, and it's just cool. It sounds awesome. I like the clicking. There we go. Okay, well, I killed them all, so you guys can just chase me, I guess. Oh no! Doesn't matter how many I killed, because it's scripted. Whatever. Okay.
We will prevail.
No, I've tried playing other MMOs. It's just so hard to get into them. It really is. So do you think the cathedral, Lights Hope Cathedral, is in any way related to Lights Hope Chapel? Probably not. I probably even got the names wrong.
Look at what you've become. Those cursed beasts. They've left you nothing more than just another wretched mongrel. Do you even remember what you did to your friends? Your kind, haunting the wilds unchecked, until we found you. They've kept you alive because they still believe you can be saved. To which I must ask, is there even a shred of humanity left within you? Perhaps we will find out soon enough.
So cool. Alrighty. Nope, let's grab all the quests.
People have suffered so long.
Drink up, close my eyes, gain my sanity.
Speak.
Yay! Alrighty. Anyways, back onto my jibber jabbering.
We live another day.
The one thing I don't know how I feel about is the tiny pointless hats. Is that like some kind of British trope that I don't know about?
I got a bad feeling.
Alright, let's see. What do I want you to have? Let's go jewel crafting. I will say this, miners, or not miners, but humans, get, and obviously Worgen are included in that, have the easiest starting areas. They do. Everything's laid out in front of them. It's right there. They don't even have to try hard to get to anything. They have all the professions. I mean, that's how I feel anyways. But,
alright then.
yeah, what's the point of having class trainers around anymore? Like, because a lot of people don't know this, I don't think. A lot of the new people, because I've been playing this for a long time. You used to have to go... Oh, no. No, not happening. No. There we go. You used to have to go to your class trainers in order to get a hold of your ability upgrades. Because you used to have ranks of abilities like let's say for this, for instance, my shred ability, you used to have rank 1 shred, rank 2 shred, rank 3 shred, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it would keep going up. They got rid of that in Wrath of the Lich King, I believe, is when they got rid of ranks. And so you didn't have to learn those from them anymore. You just automatically started learning your abilities in Cataclysm. That's when you started automatically learning them. Well, you could still use them because of dual specking. You needed them to reset your talents and to get your talent calculator empty again so you could rearrange it and you had dual spec. Well, now you just, as long as you're in a resting area, you can change them up. So they have literally no purpose. So for newer players, they're not going to understand why that's in here. Do I have the music off? No, the game just glitches out. Okay. Okay. Oh. Woo. Anyways, so I don't know if they're gonna do something with them later, if they're just a placeholder, if there's literally no reason to take them out, or to, like, I don't know. I mean, they're a nice cosmetic, I guess, but they serve zero purpose.
I got a bad feeling. Keep your chin up, eh?
Rivangale. So how would I pronounce my name? Is my name Rivangale? Is it Rivengale? Is it Rivengale?
For my people. For Gilneas.
I think Rivengale sounds good. Or Rivengale, kind of like Rivendale.
For Gilneas.
But obviously I'm not an antler. That's cool, I just attacked the nearest. Wee! Let's grab some gunpowder. Rake ability hit more than a shred. Well, apparently if I'm stealthed, I'll do more damage. Yep, that is a lot more damage. Okay. Right, we need 4 of these. But, class trainers, I don't know what they're gonna do with them. Like, I mean... Oh, I have a real hard time playing the Devil's Advocate and things because I really enjoyed the way the game was when I first started playing. At least I think I did. Who knows? I might... Wow, that was funny. Anyways, I might not even like the way it was before. I don't know. Or maybe I would. Who's to say? I can never get those vanilla servers working, especially since most of the time they have XP boosts, which I think is the silliest thing. Which I know there's a version of XP boosting in this already, but it's more like a number crunching. But everyone will always have something to complain about, me included. Alright, so...
What's your story? That's enough gabbing for me today.
Is it? Is it really enough gabbing? Gabbing. My buddy always makes female characters because he likes looking at them. I don't know, like I said, I'm more of a role-playing person. I like to feel like I'm the character. And... it's just fun to play around with and think about throughout the day. This game is horribly quiet, but I don't want to turn it up too loud. I just realized the cellar is not under the house.
What now? Speak.
Okay, well,
What now?
do by sea, that's a reference to history.
What can I
by
do
land,
for you?
to by
Good
sea.
day.
So let's go round. I must round up the children. Round up the children. Send them home where they belong. Thanks for the loose chain boots. Are they upstairs? Yeah, there she is. And let's go get Cynthia from the sheds.
It's too far away.
Alright. Go to the basement. Escape and watchman.
Something first.
We see. I don't like those cannon designs. I don't. Oh, okay. Sorry. I really had to kill your captain. It's kind of an animal. We. I think the only way to get on those ships is to use a catapult. Oh yeah, the ground is shaking because the cataclysm is about to take part, I think. So, if the catapults only launch you, how are they launching fireballs and such? Like, you know, see that? I wish they could explain that to me. But they can't. You know, because, like, wouldn't the ammo still technically be on board? So, I know it's a mechanic, but these are the things that I think about on a day-to-day basis. Hold on, I gotta kill you real quick, if you don't mind. Thanks. Where's my Hearthstone set to? Duskhaven. No, I don't have to go to Duskhaven. I have to actually prowl my way out of here. Stealthy, 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 stealth. I don't like killing stuff unnecessarily, which apparently that guy thinks I do.
I need to get closer.
Oh man. Compliment. I do not have a pickaxe. Apparently. So I'm a fool. Oh, I have to aim for the ships. Well, that's a waste. Yeah, let's sprint. Because I haven't got my racial don't need a mount ever ability. Into the ground!
I got a
Hey,
bad
no,
feeling.
don't worry about me.
Keep your
Don't
chin
worry,
up, eh?
just doing things for you. Here we are at level 8. Fantastic. I lost bear form, that's sweet. Alright. Let's go blow this whistle. But anyways, back to my thing about these guys. Do I need to blow the whistle? No, I don't. No. One thing I can wear. Pants. Gloves. Give me your soul. Thank you. Wee. I'm a man.
What now?
Yep, Cataclysm happened. Sweet. That's a well-made. Yep, and there, the whole entire back half of Gilneas is gone.
For my people.
All right. Let's keep going. 2 more levels to go. My butt's numb. My butt's numb.
Target something first.
I need a better chair. There we go. Alright, I forgot this part where I do it one at a time.
Why?
Alright, well, I think that's enough for today. I'm going to go ahead and get this all wrapped up. I know I didn't make it level 10, but 8 levels is nice. I think it's comfortable. This took longer than I thought it was going to, which is fine.
Fine Gilnair merchandise here.
Nothing wrong with that. Get our jeweler's kit there. Alright, well. Let's see the bear form. That's cool. Well, my name is Jordock Lightforge. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and do what you wish. I would really appreciate it if you did that, though. Well, I will see you next time. Thank you.